Hello, I am Tarık Toros. Welcome to What's Happening in Turkey. A bargain for exile. Erdogan's quiet offer to Demirtaş and İmamoğlu. August began as a holiday month, but in Turkey, politics doesn't take a break, and neither does the news. A new chapter has quietly opened in what the government is calling the Terror-Free Turkey initiative, effectively a renewed Kurdish peace process. Following the PKK's recent announcement that it plans to disarm, a special parliamentary committee has been formed to explore political solutions. This committee includes MPs from across the political spectrum. Initially, the main opposition party, the CHP, refused to join, but after a private meeting between the head of Turkey's National Intelligence Agency and the CHP leader, the party agreed to participate. Still, the committee's legality is under scrutiny. For one, Parliament must vote to establish such a group, but is currently in recess. Secondly, parliamentary committees are not allowed to propose constitutional or legal changes. Yet this one is expected to do just that. Behind the scenes, new rumors are swirling. One claim is that PKK members uninvolved in violence may be granted immunity from prosecution based solely on membership. But the bigger story involves Selahattin Demirtaş, the imprisoned Kurdish political leader. He's been behind bars since 2016. It's said that if he agrees to go into exile, he could be released. A similar rumor surrounds Ekrem İmamoğlu, the popular mayor of Istanbul, who has now spent 4 months in jail. However, both men reportedly oppose the idea. President Erdogan, seeing them as major threats to his power, would prefer they leave the country quietly. But he also knows they're not going anywhere. Not terror, but negligence is killing soldiers. A series of scandals in the Turkish military. In recent years, Turkey hasn't lost soldiers to terrorism on a large scale, but a new wave of tragic deaths, caused not by combat, but by alleged negligence, has shocked the nation and sparked public anger. 2 recent incidents have drawn particular attention. In one, 12 soldiers died from gas poisoning while searching a cave for the remains of a comrade who was killed in a past operation. The cause of the gas remains unknown, and disturbingly, the missing body wasn't in the cave. In another case, 2 soldiers died during a routine training exercise. The official cause was dehydration, but autopsy results pointed to poisoning. Reports have also emerged from the same unit alleging mass punishment drills, enforced as discipline after some soldiers reportedly went AWOL. It's claimed these brutal methods may have directly contributed to the deaths. The military has offered no clear explanation. Transparency is lacking. Details are hidden from the public, and the truth remains buried, along with the soldiers. Copy-paste scandal. Next isn't local, it's stolen. The latest tech scandal goes straight to the top, to the presidential palace. Selçuk Bayraktar, Erdogan's son-in-law and head of Turkey's prominent drone manufacturer, recently unveiled a new social media platform called Next Social. Presented as a local, ethical, ad-free alternative to Western platforms, he also launched Next Messaging, a supposed Turkish rival to WhatsApp. The branding claimed it was fully developed in Turkey, but questions quickly arose. Is it really local? Is our data safe? It didn't take long for developers and journalists to discover the truth. Next Social is not an original creation. It's a rebranded version of Mastodon, an open-source platform developed in Germany. According to Mastodon's open-source license, any reused code must also be transparently shared, a basic rule of the open-source community. But Bayraktar's team failed to comply and ignored repeated messages from Mastodon's developers. Eventually, Mastodon publicly exposed the breach, replying directly to Bayraktar's promotional tweet with a short message. Hello, please contact us via direct message. Bayraktar and his company have remained silent ever since. Jobless, hungry, hopeless. Turkey's crisis deepens. Turkey's most urgent crisis is not political, It's economic, and it's getting worse. Soaring living costs, devaluation, and unaffordable essentials are hitting millions of households. Official inflation figures are widely discredited. The real cost of living is far higher. This week, Turkey's largest trade union confederation, announced a strike involving 600,000 public workers. But despite being a constitutional right, the strike was abruptly banned by presidential decree, citing national security. Meanwhile, unemployment has skyrocketed. In just 1 month, broad unemployment figures have doubled, setting a new record since the founding of the republic. Today, over 13 million people, most of them young, are jobless, struggling to survive, and losing hope. Let's close with a striking sentence from The Economist's latest piece on Turkey. Erdogan's strongest challengers have been detained, unable to bring the opposition down through the ballot box. Turkey's president is using the courts to do the job instead. I am Tarık Toros. Thank you for watching What's Happening in Turkey. See you next week.